YouTube. So we got two articles coming at you. One is from Men's Corner. It's a website, and scientists prove women nagging shortens a man's life. Oh ho ho! You know the age-old stereotype that women nag too much, men do it too. Yes, but that's because when you're a man, it's your job to provide and succeed and achieve. I'll go ahead and copy this link and put it in the description box below. And nobody likes being told they're not good enough. It's stressful. So it's not necessarily the nagging itself that causes death. I think causes a shorter life in a man. It's being told you're not good enough over the course of how many fucking years. So, and you wonder why, ladies, when you nag too much, why the good men in your life leave, and then when you're 45 approaching 50 and still haven't found a man, and you're whining and complaining because you drove away every good man, you did it to yourself. Imagine for 1 second, women, okay, if all men did was bitch and complain like you guys did for just 1 second, and you'd think, oh, how insufferable. And don't just lie and say, well, I'd be able to put up with it. No, deep down inside, you're full of shit. Okay, for real, and okay, if it's one thing if the man's not even trying, he's just being an ass, then okay, the nagging, justifiable. If your boyfriend is a piece of shit, why the fuck you with him? If your husband's an asshole, why are you still married to him? If he doesn't do anything to take care of you, then that's one thing, but just nagging because you can, I mean, is that necessary? That's what this article is referring to. It's saying that excessive nagging can shorten a man's life. When you actually care about your woman and you're actually trying, and for some women it's not good enough. So, which brings me to my next point. Like I said on my last video, those stupid sex bots can only go so far. Sure, ladies, those male sex bots will be able to fuck your brains out 10 ways till Sunday without getting tired, and that's just great. The unrealistic sex you crave, right. But can that same thing be applied to the work? No. Can that thing go out, get a job, come back and buy you roses on Valentine's Day? Fuck no. So, when I said on that last title of the video, men are being replaced, it was a loose term. A loose term. They're only being replaced for some things, not all things. Second article I found. Massachusetts raises legal age to buy tobacco products to 21. This is where I don't agree with it. According to the High Times magazine online, and this is why I don't agree with it, because I think if you're old enough to die for your country, you're old enough to vote, you should be old enough to smoke a goddamn cigarette. Oh, but we don't want high schoolers to smoke cigarettes. The harder you fight kids on tobacco, the more likely they are to try it. That's just the truth. Now, kids shouldn't be smoking. It's bad for you. Says the guy who smokes pipe tobacco. Right. But look, that's just my point. Like, if you're 18 years of age or older, you're legally old enough to get shot for your country. You're old enough to vote for the next asshole and government. If you're old enough to vote and die for your country, you should be old enough to smoke some weed and smoke a fucking cigarette, right? But according to a lot of states want recreational weed to be 21 and older, and I don't agree with it. That's kind of messed up. Considering, once you're 18, that's the thing of it. If you're being responsible with it, who the fuck cares? Your homework's done, all your grades are good, you're not falling behind in your school. It's the weekend, all your chores are done, all your homework's done. You want to hang out at your friend's house and smoke a joint? Fucking A. Fucking A. So good job, Massachusetts, you unconstitutional prick. This is now the second state to raise the tobacco age to 21. California was the first. And I don't agree with it. You don't want kids to smoke tobacco. All you can do is educate them on how dangerous it potentially is. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you 100%. And do you think that's going to stop people from smoking? No. Because much like the people who are under the age of 18, they're having 18-year-olds buy it for them. And now, it's stupid. Like, I can understand alcohol drinking age to be 21. That's reasonable. I don't think high schoolers should be drinking. I might have disagreed with you when I was in high school on that, but now that I'm much older, I don't think high schoolers should be drinking, so I firmly agree. Oh, I got the hiccups, excuse me. Hmm. Do I want to hang out? Yeah, I guess. I mean, someone's hit me up on Facebook. I can see if it's cool. Um, okay. Sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're old enough to die for your country, and now they're telling you can't smoke cigarettes. Get the fuck out of here with that. And now you're going to have people who should be old enough to buy tobacco, people who should be old enough to buy tobacco are going to be having 21-year-olds buy them their cigarettes. That's stupid. So really you haven't stopped, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're gonna doob it up on the week, if you're gonna doob it up on the weekends, make sure that all your responsibilities are taken care of. So here's the thing of it, YouTube ladies. You don't want to be alone? Then don't drive the good men away. That's all I'm getting at. And the same can be said for men versus women. That logic applies to both sexes. If men want a good women if men want good women in their lives, then don't drive them away. And if a woman wants a good man in her life, don't drive them away. I deliver some red pill truth on YouTube, and of course, people respond by attacking me personally with stupid comments. And you ever notice that when you're right on an issue, people who can't handle it will quite often look for ways to pick on you on YouTube? People who can't handle the red pill truth. I got some smart ass comment on YouTube that I deleted. Oh, so when you're playing guitar, it doesn't matter who's better than who, but the number of subscription counts on your YouTube matter? Okay, here's the thing, you little smart ass slick. Here's the thing, slick. If I go to someone's YouTube channel, and they have 15 subscribers and no videos of them playing guitar, so maybe they don't even play guitar. And even if they do, so what? I tend to think people who are insecure with their own playing on the guitar will attack those who try to get better at it. And when it comes to things like guitar playing, no, it's not about who's better than who. It's about enjoying the sport of playing guitar and rocking out and expressing yourself musically. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going to attack somebody on YouTube for sucking at something, I get a lot of these comments, oh, you suck at guitar, or you suck at singing, and I'm like, yeah, but you're not even attempting to put yourself out there. You're just talking shit, you know? And attacking somebody who has the courage to put themselves out there. And what does that get you? Jack shit. You know, you're gonna attack somebody for not being afraid to be themselves. It just shows what a jealous little shit you are. And it's hilarious. Now, you do realize that any state that makes or raises the tobacco age to 21 for legal purchase, the state next over that isn't raised is, you know, and it's stupid. I don't think the tobacco age should be 21 or over. That's pretty stupid. You know, like if you'll, you know, the only reason that I don't disagree with the drinking age right now is because high schoolers should not be drinking. That's just my opinion. Not that my opinion matters. And you ever notice that when you're right on it's like I said, whenever you're right on a situation and people can't handle the truth, they will attack you in the comment section or bully you. That's something to think about, YouTube.